All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream today. And today it's going to be an absolutely amazing live stream. We're going to talk about how to go from $200 as a starting budget, because I know that if you're watching right now, you probably have a very limited starting budget for Shopify dropshipping, and how to go from $200 to $100,000 with a one-product dropshipping store. So I'm super excited today. I'm going to be answering all of your guys' questions. So just go ahead and comment your question in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see here. I'm going to wait until some people get in here. All right. It's pretty late here in Finland right now. It's 11:30 p.m. As you can see, the night never goes away. I mean, no, the day never goes away, so it's sunlight right now. There's literally like no night right now where I live, so it's pretty cool. But right now in the U.S., it's about I think 1 p.m. West Coast time, 4 p.m. East Coast time. So what up, Chris Andrews, Marco, Faye. What's up? We're going to get into some Shopify today. So I know if you're watching right now, a lot of questions to be answered because you're trying to achieve freedom. You're trying to start an online business, and you know that there's so much more in life for you to be living. There's so much more for you than just working a 9-to-5 job, going to school, and living a manufactured script that somebody else created for you. So we got Luke Kaiser. What's up? One of my community managers in eCom Freedom. We got Marcos, Ken, Lee Yuan. What's up, everybody? So we're going to be going deep into Shopify. Go ahead, ask me any questions that you'd like. It's going to be great. By the way, I want to make an announcement that Shopify Freedom, if you don't know, is my Shopify course. It came out about a month ago. I've had already, I think, 400 students join, and we're approaching the 500 mark. So I have an announcement. Shopify Freedom will be closing on Tuesday. Right now it's Sunday. It's closing on Tuesday. That's it. It's done. And I'm going to be closing it with no guarantee of it ever reopening. So the link is down below if you're interested in learning every single thing you need to know with Shopify dropshipping and the right way to do Shopify, because nobody else teaches it like I do. Everybody else teaches to just go and find some weird dropshipping products from AliExpress, and they think that you have to go and just, make some bullshit ads, and that's not going to work, right? No, the world isn't dumb enough to go and give you money for providing zero value, right? So through my 3 years of doing online business, and with me having, coming from a pretty poor to middle class family, having to figure all this out on my own, I can tell you that the only way that you'll achieve anything in life, whether that's an online business, a profitable Shopify store, dropshipping store, or anything else, is by deserving it. And to deserve it, you have to learn how to give value in a niche. So that's what I'm all about. How I'm gonna answer the questions today with Shopify that you're gonna ask is everything is to do with providing the customer with value. And we can use dropshipping to, it's an amazing business model because there's no inventory, right? You can just launch Facebook ads, you can create a nice looking website, and you can just start making money literally today if you knew what you were doing. And when I was just getting started, I was wondering to myself, damn, if I only knew how to run the best ads, how to find the best product, how to create the best site, if I only had all this information that for some reason nobody else is giving out the right way to do it. Everybody else is giving out all these, get rich quick type stuff. And I thought to myself, if I could only do that, then I would not be stuck in my parents' house. That was back then when I was stuck living with my parents, miserable, working a 9-to-5 job, commuting every single day. Because I knew about e-commerce back then. I knew about dropshipping. And then that's when I started my Amazon business at the time, which became a massive success. And then the rest is history. And then I got into dropshipping as well. Dan, I do have a question. One video recently recommended PPC launch. Okay, this is for Amazon. So in this video, we're going to keep it to Shopify, guys. So Shopify dropshipping. I just want to really cover all of your questions. So if you have a question with Shopify, if you're wondering about a product, just go ahead and ask me. All right, please go ahead and ask me. My content on the channel has been really increasing, by the way. It's been really increasing in quality. I've been literally working day in and day out. There's going to be a great video on $10 dropshipping ads, an entire guide on starting with $200, going from zero to a profitable dropshipping store. And I'm talking about a 6-figure dropshipping store, 7-figure dropshipping store with only $200, because I know that if you're watching this, you probably have a very limited starting budget. So that's going to be coming out probably today. My editor right now is editing that. So maybe today or tomorrow, your time, if you're in the United States. I'm going to be going to Norway. We just finished celebrating Midsummer here in Finland with my friends, which is a big celebration here. We don't really do it in Canada. I'm Canadian. I'm just spending summer here in Finland. And so basically on the 21st, it's a huge celebration because the sun never goes down. So we had a huge celebration. Everybody was drinking and all that. So it was cool. But yeah, and then in a week I'm going to Norway. I'm going on a road trip to Norway with my friends, with my girlfriend and a friend. So it's going to be awesome. Going to be some amazing freedom videos for you guys. The mountains, the fjords, it's going to be cool. All right, let's answer some questions. So let's see here. And before I start this, I just want to let you know, like, if you're struggling right now, if you're stuck, if you're really wondering, is this all possible for me? I'm telling you, please don't give up. Like, please don't give up. Please just understand that success is just on the other side of failure. And I'm serious when I say that, because for me, I had many failures. And for me, I literally wondered every single time, like, when am I finally, like, is it even possible, first of all, for me to achieve freedom? And second of all, when is it going to happen? When am I finally going to be able to travel the world, going to be able to, make money, passive income without working a 9-to-5 job? And it happened to me a lot sooner than I thought, a lot sooner than I expected. And it will happen to you a lot sooner than you expect if you want it and if you follow the right information. So with that obviously comes courses, this live, these videos that I post on my channel. So yeah. All right. So let's see what we got here. Would you recommend a general store or niche store? Great question. So I would always recommend a one-product dropshipping store. Why? I can tell you. Because most people, most like YouTubers or Shopify YouTubers, they were recommending general stores up until recently. And when I really got into e-commerce, because I already have a booming Amazon business that's been going for years, I thought to myself, if I want to, really become the master of e-commerce, and if I really want to offer the best possible value in my videos, the best possible online business training programs, I also have to master Shopify and also Facebook ads. Facebook ads is the hardest skill to master in online business. And so it took me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was down, I think it was like 300,000. No, it was 100,000. I was down with inventory. It was like 200,000. And that literally, that was how much it cost for me to learn my ads. And at first I was doing like general stores, exactly what other YouTubers were saying. I took some courses and I realized that's not the best way, because I realized from my e-commerce experience that the only way you're gonna make money is by creating a brand, because a brand has brand value. And a brand is something that you can sell in like a year or 2 years or 3 years. You can actually sell that. Someone will actually pay you for this if you build it up properly. So a general store, it's just like, Dan's bullshit. It's like, who's going to go and buy from me on my Dan's bullshit store, right? Instead, we actually want to create a brand. Look at the most successful brands in the world. Apple, that's a brand. It's not just Dave's products, right? So I always recommend a one-product dropshipping store. What a one-product store is, you take a product that solves a specific problem in a specific niche, and you build a store around that, because then you'll have your first product, which sells the most, that's your biggest seller, and then you'll have a few other products that are complementary to the first product. So that is what I recommend. And that is why I'm a huge fan of one-product stores. Someone saying, to the people that are struggling, you're almost there. Before success comes great challenges. Life will test you. It's so true. Life will test you so much. And, whether you want to call it God or the universe or whatever, God will test you. And basically, that's the reason why only 1% succeed. Only the 1% succeed, or the 0.1%. It's because most people, they're too weak-minded. They can't pass life's tests. They can't take any risks because they're like, they're just so weak-minded, right? Is my Shopify Freedom course still open? Yes, it's open. It's closing in less than 2 days. Tuesday, it's closing with no guarantee of it reopening ever again. Because I want to make sure that every single person in there has my full attention. All right. My supplier won't accept PayPal. Is it reliable if the supplier wants to set up a listing on AliExpress? I mean, they always want to do AliExpress because they want to build up their reputation on there. I would just tell them, hey, let's do PayPal, because that way we can, we're both protected, and, say that our company policy is PayPal. That's just a normal thing with Chinese suppliers. They don't really like PayPal. But that way, if you do PayPal and you make sure that you send as goods and services, not friends and family. If you send as goods and services, then you're going to be protected. And if your supplier decides to steal from you or decides to play around with you, then you can just go and dispute it on PayPal. So it's all Gucci. It's all good. Would you kill a product after 2 days no sales on Facebook? It really depends. If the product, you see, it's usually not about the product with Shopify. Like a lot of products are really great, especially if they've got a wow factor. If you made if you made a nice looking store, most of the time it's your ads. They suck and you don't know how to run Facebook ads properly. So for that, I recommend, really learning it, getting into the Shopify Freedom course, which the link for is below, before it closes. Obviously that's like the absolute best. I knew that Facebook ads was the hardest thing to learn with Shopify, running cold Facebook ads. It's like, I'm literally teaching how to put $1 into a machine and take out $2, $3, $4, and $5. That's what dropshipping is. And that's why the most successful dropshippers keep this stuff a secret. But like I said, my life mission is to wake people up and to give people the best possible online business training, to take anybody, from a beginner, from no experience, to a profitable online business. So that's what I put into Shopify Freedom. If you look at the Facebook ads module, it's insane. So you're saying 10 ad sets, ad spend $200, no sell for 2 days. Absolutely, yes. You need to kill your ads. Don't kill your product, kill your ads. Look at your ads. Your ads probably suck, and you probably got no engagement on your ads. Make sure that you're running PPE. Make sure that you're running PPE alongside conversion campaigns, so engagement alongside conversion. That will really drive down your CPM, so make ads running a lot cheaper. Good Vibes says, I just started Shopify 3 weeks ago, and I've got about 800 in sales, all by retargeting. Is it smart to retarget, but with interest as well? Don't retarget with interests. No, just retarget website visitors, add to carts, initiate checkouts, and people who just basically didn't purchase. So add payment info as well. You are my new best friend. Awesome, Joe. I've been launching Facebook ads for 2 weeks, but it didn't work. It's not that it didn't work. It's whatever you put in didn't work. Facebook ads work. Shopify works. It's just that you're following the wrong information. What's up, Dan? Question, should I use a new pixel for a new store, and why? Yes, you should, because even if you have a built-up pixel from another store, you can try, but I've tried doing that. I've tried taking a built-up pixel from a previous store and then porting it over to a brand new store. And the problem is that it's just not profitable because the pixel is obviously only optimized for that specific target market, for that niche. It's not like there's just one magic pixel for all dropshipping stores. It doesn't work that way, right? One person, let's say Susan and Jim might be interested in buying tools and hardware, while Susan might be interested in buying beauty products. And if our pixel is full of gyms and we're trying to run it on a beauty store, well then obviously it's not gonna find us a lot of sales. Can you link Shopify with your Amazon? No, you can't do that. You can have Amazon fulfill it, but now Shopify is having a fulfillment center. By the way, I don't really know much about the Shopify fulfillment center. I still use a third-party fulfillment warehouse called ShipFusion. They're good. You can also use ShipBob. They're really good as well. Let's see that. I'm new to dropshipping. How much should I be spending on ads in the first month? And what's better, Instagram or Facebook ads? Both are really good. Both are great. You just really have to test both. You just really have to, test out both. For every single person watching this, Instagram might work better for your store. Facebook might work better for your store. You really have to test. The name of the game on Facebook is testing, but not just blind testing. You need to follow correct information. You need to follow things that are actually working for example, myself and the most successful dropshippers out there. I'm in a tough situation with an egotistical, immature boss. I lost the chat there. I'm in a tough situation with an egotistical, immature boss. Tomorrow I'm either going to get fired or quit. How should I remain financially secure quickly? Well, you have to look at every single fallback as a blessing in disguise. And I wouldn't say that getting fired or quitting, especially if you're dealing with a pathetic, egotistical, and immature boss, I wouldn't say that's bad. That's really good. So now you can really dedicate all of your attention into building up not only financial security, but true abundance in your life and achieving freedom. Because life is too short to not live a life of freedom. It's just too short. Everybody's a slave. And no matter how they cut it, 90% is just trading away their life for pennies. And the thing is that the pennies they trade for rent, for mortgage, for debt, and they remain enslaved. And so life is too short. And with online business, with Shopify, we're able to actually go and fight back. We're able to go and build up something that will not only pay us for next week, next month, but for years to come if you really do it properly, if you follow the right information. How much money do you need to start with Shopify? I would say $100 to $200. To the people that are struggling, you're almost there. Yes, absolutely. Can't get on Facebook. They keep deleting my personal profile. What else is an effective way to market your business? To be honest with you, if you can't do Facebook, you can try like Pinterest ads and Google ads, but honestly, Google ads won't be good because it's pay-per-click, and that only works well if you already have a lot of brand awareness. So I would say You really need to get a Facebook page, man. I don't know why you're struggling with Facebook. Do you use Google Ads? Yes, I do, especially for targeting the brand name of your store. You want to make sure that you're ranking the highest for your Google PPC ads. Haven't really made videos on those, but I will make one coming soon. Do I do one-on-one consultation? No, but I do offer unlimited mentorship in the Shopify Freedom course, where you're able to go and ask me, on my personal Facebook profile in message. You're able to go and have a conversation with me, get your product run by me, get the ads run by me, and that's in the Shopify Freedom course, which the link for is down below. And that's closing on Tuesday. Can you make a video explaining the Shopify and Amazon integration? What integration are you talking about? The warehouse integration, or because I prefer to keep them separate. If you have one brand, you want to ideally be on both. You want to be on Shopify and on Amazon, but there's no need in integrating either or. You want to keep them in separate fulfillment warehouses too. Your opinion on YouTube ads? Really, really good. They're massively underutilized for Shopify dropshipping if you can do it right. I currently get about 300 visitors a day with an average of 1 to 3 sales a day, and some days no sales. Should I build a better pixel? Well, it's not about building a better pixel. It's about getting better ads. And it's about really looking at your product and saying, hey, is this product worth my time? And is this product really something that I can really succeed in? Is there already a competitor in the market that's making a lot of money and they're really killing it with this product? That's what you have to look at. And you have to look at yourself. Look at the weakest link, right? Your entire system, dropshipping is a system. Your entire Shopify store is only as good as its weakest link. And you have to really look at, ask yourself, what is your weakest link? So is that your ads, or is that your store, your web page, your conversion rate? You have to ask yourself, what is it? When will you be launching your glowy skin brand? Now, that's the case study that I'm doing in the course. I'm actually waiting for new samples because I'm renaming it. I want to really make it premium, so I'm actually going for the highest price point possible. So that's why I'm waiting on that. So I'm waiting for the new samples. Any suggestions for YouTube ads for Shopify? Yeah, you need to make sure that they're, to be honest with you, you need to make sure that they're different than everybody else. If you can make them polarizing, controversial, and unique, that's the golden key right there. That's what I've learned from $30,000 masterminds. Polarizing, controversial, and unique, and that's for any ads. So that's always a winning formula for any ads. Would you suggest starting on Amazon or dropshipping? This is a question that I've gotten thousands of times. I would suggest if you have only $200, definitely dropshipping. If you only have $1,000 or $1,500, definitely Amazon, 100%. How's your Shopify store doing? I've got many stores, but doing great. Lisa Pete, hello, what's up? Hey Dan, can you give me a laptop to start my dreams? No, you can actually go and give yourself a laptop. When I was cleaning windows and I had absolutely no money in my bank account, I literally had $3 in my bank account, no one was going to go and give me a laptop to start my dreams. So I had to go and afford my own laptop. So instead of sitting on a live call asking for a laptop from a YouTuber, you should go and put in some work. Go and, mow people's lawns. Get a job, right? It blows my mind sometimes. Product was approved by you and ads are good. Sales went down after eCom listed my product and brand name. Who listed your product and brand name? Very interesting. How would you go about finding investors? Don't find investors for your Shopify. You don't need an investor. If you can't come up with $200, that's really sad. I mean, come on, get a job, go clean some windows. That's what I was doing. I was literally knocking on doors. I was wondering, hey, what am I going to do right now to get enough money for my Amazon store? Because back then it was Amazon. That's what I was starting out. And it's very similar to, it's still e-commerce. And so, whether it's $200 or $1,000, I was like, what do I do? And I quit my 9-to-5 job. You could also just work a 9-to-5 job temporarily. And so what I did instead was I went and I actually knocked on people's doors. I drove to rich neighborhoods and I knocked on people's doors and I said, hey, I'm going to offer you a free quote. I want to offer you a free quote on getting your windows cleaned. And that's what I did. I hustled. And at the beginning, you have to hustle and you have to, if you can't make that $200, $1,000, it's an excuse. Of course you can, right? You spend that much on food. You spend that much on going out and drinking dumb, alcohol, going on dates with girls. I don't know. Or if you're a woman, vice versa, right? So come on, you really have to prioritize what you want in life. You ever thought about Forex or stock trading? No, I don't gamble. Okay, if you start with Amazon, if you have more than a couple of grand, why is that better? They're both amazing. Shopify and Amazon are both amazing. You're eventually going to end up on Shopify even if you start on Amazon, and you're eventually going to end up on Amazon if you start on Shopify, because you want your brand to be on both platforms. You'll see that if you start with Shopify, then you put your brand on Amazon when you already have a lot of ads running, you'll see that on Amazon, your product's going to launch on autopilot, like automatically. That's what happened to me. You're going to get like 10 sales a day, 20 sales a day, just without even running any PPC with 0 reviews. And that's because you already have something called brand awareness, which is what I teach, which is like why I literally create these videos. And this is something that nobody else teaches, right? The Shopify Freedom course, which is closing on Tuesday, the link is down below. When that's closed, it will be gone. And you're going to have to go and settle for a second-rate course. You're going to have to go and settle for, it's as if there's Harvard and there's community college, right? Harvard's doors are open. They've accepted you. You're coming in for the best knowledge. But, you say, nah, I'm just going to wait. I don't know. I'm not really confident in myself, because it's really a question of your own confidence. The information's there. It's just a question of your own confidence. And so, do you believe you can achieve freedom if you had the right information, if you had the right mentorship? And so, Harvard closes and you have to go and settle for community college. So that's what this is. When it's closed, you're going to have to settle for one of those other YouTuber courses where they only care about making money from you, and where they teach you how to find weird products on AliExpress and using Oberlo and all this other dumb garbage, which is like a complete, if you really think that's going to really give you freedom in your life, it's a sad mistake. It's not, right? The only thing that's going to give you freedom in your life is predictability and stability, and you have to add value to a specific market with a product. And that's why a physical product business on Shopify, where you have no inventory, and you can just start right now with Facebook ads, a small starting budget, and a one product store, that will be your ticket to freedom. So, do you use any other supplier sites other than AliExpress and Alibaba? Let me see here. No, I don't. I usually use Alibaba for dropshipping because I don't like to copy everybody else. I usually just go on Alibaba. They got a lot better products, a lot better suppliers. Hi, Dan. Do you use a sourcing agent? I tried using sourcing agent, but to be honest, I always get my prices way better from the supplier direct than using sourcing agents. So, I'm currently building an untapped market strategy store for a high GDP country in Europe. Do I have to create a brand new Facebook ad account? No, you don't. You really don't. There's no need. Do you only target the 5 major countries or other English-speaking countries like Scandinavia? Yeah, I target worldwide. With my dropshipping stores, I usually start with Big 4. US is a huge selling. I've had luck with a one store where I only did Europe and specific countries in Europe that turn out to be profitable according to my Facebook ads. But just targeting Big 4, and then I expand ePacket. I usually target US only, Big 4, so US, UK, Australia, Canada, and then ePacket countries, so the entire ePacket list. What new can I learn on your course, or is it just the same content on another platform? You will learn everything that you don't know that's preventing you from getting to financial freedom with Shopify, that's preventing you from getting to a profitable e-commerce brand. Because what's lacking? You have to look at yourself. You're only as good as your weakest link. Your Facebook ads knowledge, you're building a store knowledge, and you're finding a product knowledge, right? If you guys were great PPC marketers, which is basically ads, people that are doing ads, if you were a great PPC marketer, you would already be making money. You wouldn't be watching this. But you're watching this right now because you want to learn the secrets. You want to learn what the most successful people on Shopify are doing, the most successful dropshippers are doing. And so it's definitely not copy pasting a product from AliExpress using Oberlo and putting it on a store and selling something that can be found at the dollar store. Should you start influencer marketing before getting your sample or after? You should definitely start influencer marketing after getting your sample. Actually, your sample doesn't even matter. You can just send your sample over to your influencers. You don't need your sample to get started influencer marketing. So, should I start testing with CBO optimized campaigns or wait till it's mandatory? To be honest with you, CBO works great. I personally have a friend who is killing it with CBO, and he's doing 400K, I think, a month in revenue with CBO. But in reality, I'd just wait. Ad sets, are the best ad set level budgets. It's what's proven, and the only reason Facebook is already releasing CBO before making it mandatory is because they're waiting for all the people to just go and waste all their money so that Facebook gets this data that they need. If you don't use Oberlo, then what do you use? Ever heard of just taking a product, putting it on your store? You don't have to use some shitty app called Oberlo to just go and I literally go, I take a product, I put it on my store, and I don't copy paste it. I write a beautiful sales page, and I get my logo on my product, which is nobody else has been doing. Before I came into Shopify as a YouTuber, I realized nobody else teaching how to actually put a logo on a product, which is mind-blowing. What are you? You're literally just a middleman between AliExpress and the buyer. They can just go on AliExpress and buy it, right? So if you have a logo, if you improve your product by talking to the supplier, and then once you've dropshipped for a few weeks, you can then buy in bulk because you know there's no risk. You already know that it's going to work. You can just go talk to your supplier and start ordering in bulk, ship it to a fulfillment warehouse in the US. There's a ton of them that are really, really good. And then you can offer 2 to 3 day shipping on your store while also having your logo on it. And that's how you win. That's what nobody else is doing on Shopify, except the most successful ones that are not watching this live stream because they're out there killing it. And they're out there living the freedom lifestyle. So general store focused with good branding possible? No, I wouldn't do it. I've already ordered an item from AliExpress, waiting on it to ship so I can start making ads, but I'm sure my ad targeting will suck. Did it before, got over 25K views, but 0 sales. That's because your that's because either your product, like I said, you got to look at your weakest link. Either your product, your sales page, or your ads were bad. So you really need to go back to the drawing board and take a look at what's missing. I'm 16 and I want to start getting into dropshipping to be able to move back to my home country and start a university in Mexico. Can I start at my age or do I need to be over 18? Well, you do need a credit card. So if you can do it through a parent, then that would be good. Do you negotiate price after initial contact with template or after received sample? Definitely on initial contact. There's no point in getting a sample if you don't agree on price. Are there any other problems with using Oberlo, or do you just prefer not to use it? Yeah, it's a terrible way to do business because you're just literally affiliate marketing. You're not even adding any value. You're not private labeling a product. Right, on Amazon, we go and we actually add value. We private label the product, we create a brand. But what most other YouTubers are teaching is just finding these trends. Do you really think that you're gonna be wealthy for life, develop generational wealth, and really get freedom in a year, 2 years by cashing in on trendy fad products? No, you're not, right? It's like, yeah, somebody, when I was first starting out with Shopify, we had all these fads like fidget spinners, and I was starting on e-commerce. And yeah, someone might have made a ton of money with fidget spinners, and now they're probably broke because they thought that, that's it. That's their ticket to freedom. But you have to realize that achieving success is much easier than maintaining success and growing it. So that's the secret right there. Hey Dan, I've tried and failed on Shopify multiple times. Should I give up or keep trying? I'm losing money every time. Are you in a course with mentorship? Are you in Shopify Freedom? You should get into that, because if you're doing this without a course or without Shopify Freedom specifically, because no other course will help you just like that, then it's going to be difficult. Should I offer a free ebook along with my product on Shopify? Will this help against my competitors? No. Customers are smarter than that. Ebooks, it's like an excuse for value. So instead, you actually need to improve your product to the point where it actually goes and gives your market added value, right? So you can bundle it with something. You can talk to your supplier like, hey, what's the best version of my product? So yeah, an ebook isn't really a good way to compete with people. I'm good with Facebook ads. I'm currently building my store. Do you recommend hiring someone to build the store for me? No, never hire anybody else. Nobody cares as much about your business as yourself, all right? Nobody. So you want to do it yourself. You always want to learn everything yourself. That way you can just, if your product dies one day, your brand dies, you can just go and rinse and repeat the entire process. You already have the skill. You've learned something that nobody else can take away from you, even if all your money's gone. And that's the beauty of learning a skill. And once I learned that in my life, everything changed. How long did it take for your brand to switch from Amazon to Shopify? There was no switching. I actually started at parallel, and then my brand on Shopify, which really blew up, I took it, and now I'm selling it on Amazon as well. Hi, Dan. What are the 3 biggest possible limitations on a product you intend to dropship? What do you mean, 3 biggest possible limitations? The biggest limitations with weird dropshipping stores that every other YouTuber is teaching is number 1, long shipping times. Nobody's going to wait 2 to 3 weeks for e-package shipping. You're just going to literally get 99% of your customers complaining to you on your email. That's not a good way of doing business. Number 2, they're going to realize, whoa, why am I getting these weird Chinese letters in my product? Because you haven't branded it, you haven't gotten it through a fulfillment center. So they're going to realize that, hey, what's going on? Why did I just pay $50 for something that someone just paid $3 for on the internet? So I would say those are the 2 limitations: long shipping times, really, really weird, sketchy stuff, and no branding. So that's exactly what the Shopify Freedom course covers. How to actually create a brand that will get you to the freedom lifestyle for life, to the laptop lifestyle, which is something that I've been living for the past 3 years, and I made it my mission to give you that lifestyle, to teach you how to do that. Do you create your own ad videos or do you pay someone? If you do, what software do you use? Yes, I always create my own ad videos. I actually just recently partnered up with a brand called eCom Vids. They reached out to me and I sent them a product saying, hey, let me take a look. Let me see if the ads are good. And they're really, really great. And I'm going to share them this week. I'm going to share them with you guys. And you guys will see one of my brands. You guys will see the exact ad for it. And so I'm going to make a video on that. And I'm actually going to be it's going to be an interview with eCom Vids as well as showing one of my ads that they made for me. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that is how you go from $200 to 100K. Like, those are all the questions that I answered. There's going to be a video on how to run $10 Facebook ads on the channel. So that's going to be massive. With only $200 starting budget, you can actually blow up one product dropshipping store to 100,000. And like I said, the Shopify Freedom course will be closing on Tuesday. So if you want to learn everything you need to know, as well as not make any mistakes, like dumb mistakes, like me losing 100,000 on Facebook ads before actually learning it properly, and you want all that in a $500 course with mentorship, which is like unheard of, then the link is down below for Shopify Freedom. I'll see you in the course. It's going to be a link below the course videos. And if you don't get in by Tuesday, well, that's fine. You can just keep watching my YouTube videos. They're amazing themselves. So if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Like the video and make sure that you're taking action. Don't give up. And don't just watch YouTube. Make sure you're actually, taking action every single day, because let me tell you, success isn't far away if you believe in yourself, if you got the right information. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. And yeah.